Another exciting night in Chicago. Tonight we're at the Ritz-Carlton for the Gene Siskel Film Center Renaissance Awards. And who is going to be the recipient but none other than Gwyneth Paltrow. We all love her, and I can't wait to take you to this party. So tell me how it feels to see every year this event get bigger and better and more people want to support it. It must be so rewarding.
It's fabulous, and with the recent popularity, amazing popularity of Roger, who continued the legacy, the two boys are like everywhere you turn, and the event has just become more and more successful every year, and we've had a list of A-listers that no one can compete with really in Chicago. So this year, Gwyneth, and we've had them all.
How did you meet her?
I met Gwyneth about 18 years ago, and we had a mutual friend, and that friend said, "You two have to meet. You will really get on." And they were right. I have friends like that think of you, that say, "I've met a nice friend for you," and they were very right, very accurate.
What kind of a person is she from your viewpoint?
I would say that Gwyneth is an incredibly loyal person. She's very authentic. She challenges herself constantly, and for me, what I love about her is that she is not afraid to challenge me to be the best I can be.
Congratulations on your honor tonight. How excited are you?
I'm thrilled. It's wonderful to be here, and it's incredible to be honored for your contribution to film. So I'm very pleased.
Well, everyone knows you've got a huge body of work, but I have to tell you that my favorites are the ones that you do with Robert Downey Jr. And I know you're great friends. How much fun must that be on the set? And what do you have to do to prepare for those kind of movies with him?
At this point, we don't have to do that much preparation. We have such a good relationship, and we know each other so well, and we know the characters so well. So if we do another one, they don't require that much preparation really at all. We just kind of show up and have fun.
And your friend Amanda's excited to be interviewing tonight. How long have you known each other?
Oh my gosh, a long time. I met Amanda, I think I was 19, or 20, so 21 years, something like that.
And your film, Thanks for Sharing's coming out soon.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
It's a movie about sex addiction. It's funny and sad and sweet, and it's really good. It's a really nice little film. I'm proud of it.
I heard you say you come to Chicago a lot. What do you like to do in Chicago?
I like to eat and shop and walk around.
Well, it's the dinner portion of the evening now here at the Ritz-Carlton for the Gene Siskel Renaissance Awards. We've just heard the president of the School of the Art Institute, Dr. Walter Matthey, speak. We've also heard the two fabulous co-chairs, Ida Davidman and Melissa Sage Fadem, and shortly we're going to hear the beautiful Gwyneth Paltrow being interviewed by her dear friend Amanda de Cadenet, and I'm so happy that you are here at the party.
Her work as an actor, humanitarian, entrepreneur, and mother is truly inspiration to all of us. Please welcome Gwyneth Paltrow.
So thank you so much for trusting me with interviewing you tonight. I promise I'm not going to ask you anything that's too sassy or out of line. You have done so many films. It's extraordinary.
God bless whoever you are.
A lot of families would discourage their child from acting because it is a tough business, especially with two parents in the industry.
Yes.
So you're lucky that you had people who said, we see your talent and we're going to support you.
Yeah.
The last clip that we saw, I believe that was in 1998, and the line that you said is...
That was 1998? No, that was in 1998.
Okay, well, I'm numerically challenged, so I'm sorry about that. But nonetheless, what you said is, You turn to Ethan Hawke and you say, people don't change, we don't change.
Right.
Do you believe that?
I believe that we can change, but it takes a great deal of effort and awareness. I think that if you live unconsciously, you don't change at all. But I think if you really make a determination about somewhere you want to go or who you want to be, that you absolutely can change, but it's not easy.
Working with your dad, how is that?
That was great, but it was hard. He, just before we started shooting, he was diagnosed with throat cancer. It was during that time that I found out I was nominated for the Oscar for Shakespeare in Love, and it was it was extremely overwhelming, and it was a very difficult time for our whole family. Well, the thing about, you know, getting the Oscar nomination is that it just lifted my dad's spirits so much, and so that was the main thing. You know, he was so thrilled about it.
So let's talk a little bit about how you choose the women that you've portrayed in these films.
Sometimes it's just fun. Sometimes, you know, and since I've had kids, you know, I work a lot less. So now I look for something that I haven't done before. And that's why I almost never work because, you know, I want to do something really, really challenging and really exhilarating.
How do you choose roles today? Because they just aren't that many parts available for women specifically that perhaps could be a challenge for you.
I feel so lucky that I came up in the film industry when I did, when there were still films being made kind of in the mid-budget range, films made for adults who loved beautiful film. Unfortunately, now what you have is movies that have a very, very, very small budget, the independent films, and then you have, you know, these massive superhero type things. Now I look at, you know, the roles available for the women. You know, I was 25, I think, when I did Shakespeare in Love, and I think, where are those amazing, amazing roles for women now who are 25, who can then, you know, there are some, of course, but they're few and far between.